and Otti agreed to take this issue on their own. And I was surprised when I saw, when we met and he told me his reply, and when I started reading certain things about his private meeting and conversation, national I was shocked. But if you know me very well, I usually operate from point of weakness. It's better that people say you're weak, because they allow me to exhaust reason. You must exhaust reason before you fight, before you ask anything. So we went to court, and I'm sure you know I followed court in this country. And the first governor to come to the court, to come back from impeachment, and to change the electoral calendar in this country. So I believe in court process. And I share what my brother Datti said. In this case, the court has taken the rightful position. They've done the right thing. It is for all of us to go out. We are not saying we won. Labour Party won. The future of Labour Party. Because every party that would have been a party of choice today in this country, if not for the delay and going through that process, it would have been Labour Party. That's true. But I assure you, it will be a party of tomorrow. Oh, yes! Some have speculated also. Some have even said, oh, he has left Labour Party. Some of us are on our way out. Some of us are on our way this. Let me assure you, we are Labour Party. We are going to discuss with anybody who discusses jointly from our house at Labour Party. No party will tell you that they've seen me discussing with them. And like I always said, we would sit down and discuss. Everybody, leadership, stakeholders will say, we want to be part of this. It is not P2P's choice. It is choice of everybody. Yes. We must move and do everything we're doing as a family, because we're choosing to be family. And this family does not exclude anybody. Like Otti has said, let's do the right thing. Let's go and do from ward to local government to state to zone, come and do it nationally. Nobody, everybody is free to contest, everybody is free to. By the time the caretaker comes down with whatever they want, everybody is free. Nobody is excluded. I will ensure fairness. We want to build a party that will be fair, a party that will be just, a party that people can look at and say, this is how this party is. We want to go into the next election knowing fully well that we're offering Nigerians the best of people and competent people for House of Assembly, yes, for House of Rep, yes, for Senate, yes, for governors, yes, for any level of election, for president. We want to be ready. We want to correct even mistakes we made in the past.
Yes, sir.
Because they were mistakes.
Yes.
So we need to correct it. We're not going to be sure that whoever wants to contest House of Rep, House of Assembly now, will be a Labour member. Not on transit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We want to be sure that those who go to House of Rep are not conservative. They are members of our party.
Yes, sir.
And they are competent. And they will stand with the party. Because we want to be a party of ideology.
Yes.
No party where you just elect people and they become whatever goes on. And I thank those who stood, especially my brother, there. At the time, even if we were alone for it, be alone.
Thank you, sir.
We must have senators who agree with us. That is what we want. Even if we go and fail, we fail. But it is better to fail being right than
win being
on the
wrong.
side of wrong.
Yes, sir.
That is what we want. And we're going to do that for Nigeria. Do not fear anybody. So, those who feared yesterday have not done it better. We must speak when things are wrong. Nigeria is collapsing. Anybody can say anything. The numbers are clear. The indices are clear. Very clear. More and more people, poorer, you want to go to your village. The people who are begging now are no longer, there are even people who are children that are no longer people who used to be, that are begging. Even in this hotel, every time I enter this hotel now, I see people who are telling me, Oga, I just came to Abuja, I can't go back. So that shows you, these are where I used to come and people say, Oga, will you drink? Come and eat, come and do this. Nobody is offering me anything. That shows how bad it is. When you can't see somebody without one, I tell you, I can't go back. You see, they don't enter anybody. So let us know that things are difficult, things are bad. It is time for all of us to come together. I thank those of you who are doing very well. Let us stand together and ensure that the right things, starting from our party, are done. So chair and the leaders, I must thank all of you. Thank our performing governor.
Yes, sir.
Thank all those who are here for their contribution, for their support and everything. I know that Datti came with some of the senators, Ogene and Co. and everything. I heard you've been removed as caucus leader. So I think we have our own minority chief whip and everything. So we thank everybody. Let us remain firm with the family. We have a lot of work to do. Let's go and face that work and do it justly. Loving each other. If there's anybody who has shown us hatred, let's show them love. So we can't reply. So we must extend love to everybody. We must be part of everything that is happening. We must remember that families do disagree, reconcile, and move on as a family. Okay. So let us go, whatever has happened, let's march on the future, ensuring that we get to where we're going. Labour Party,
Forward ever!
Labour Party,
Forward ever!
that is where we're going to go.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
God bless you.
My own president!
The people's president.
Before the next item, His Excellency the Chairman there would like to make a brief intervention. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I just wanted to bring us all about the certified proof of the Abuja. Because of this, document signed is Honorable Deputy John. Like I said, it's a 48 page document. By the time you finish listening to this, all the take flight. The three issues submitted for examination, and I'm quoting. are hereby jointly resolved in favor of the appellants. And the appellants are distinguished Senator Esther Nenadi Usman and distinguished Senator Darlington Mukocha. In summary, both the trial court and the court below had no jurisdiction to entertain the suit of this first respondent. Witness relief and first respondent is Abure. Witness relief, as they both rightly observed, was inserted as relief number 5, as though it was an appendix. Consequent upon the foregoing, the decisions of both trial court and the court below, the recognizing Barrister Julius Abure as the national chairman of the first respondent are hereby set aside, and suite number FSC is hereby struck out for want of jurisdiction. In the same vein, the first respondent's cross-appeal in appeal number being an offshoot of the same judgment of the court is hereby dismissed. Before I am done, may I admonish political parties and their members to endeavor to always allow their constitutions, rules, regulations, and guidelines to guide them in choosing their officers as well as candidates. That way, incessant internal rates, which always find their way, will be reviewed. If the constitution of a political party has prescribed duration for tenure of office of an officer, such officer should be humble enough to live at the expiration of their tenure. In the final analysis, I find this appeal to be meritorious and is hereby allowed. Parties shall bear their respective courts. Appeal allowed in very, very clear sentences. Signed, John Justice of the Supreme Court. Need we say more? No!
NEC will now upload her picture as a caretaker.
We have further conditions. The leader of this party, the elected members, major
Yes, sir.
Today I'm saying, here is the document. This is our own resolution. So can we now start process of reviewing with your recognition, so that nobody gives us excuse?
Yes, sir.
Speaker.
Mr. Speaker!
Live dia wiki badan sah apa kau? Asyik ke dunia sengkang.
Script red flag. I want to draw our attention to something that is politically going on in Nigeria. And it is deeply instructive. We should reflect on this. Labour Party scored 10 million was reduced to 6.1 million. Now that the political climate is in search of so-called another platform, the only platform they should be talking about, besides those that I had earlier mentioned, not another party that cost nothing less than, nothing close to 100,000. We should hold this, we should use this. Labour Party is the party, I mean, why bring in a party that has no governor, no senate, is it something like that? And not less than 1 million votes. Why? If you ask, is there something about Labour Party that they are afraid of? Yes. Is there something in Labour Party that they don't want Nigerians to enjoy? Yes. Is there certain goods that positive changes that Nigerian Labour Party will bring to Nigeria? Yes. And they really want to avoid it. Now that we're back on course, please hold this instructive argument. We are the ones who propose that anybody is looking for any other platform. And don't let this go, please.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Very perfect.
Right now we are an important item, and I want to invite distinguished Senator Victor Umeh, who will moderate this particular section on ratification of the LPNCC. Or the motion, to move the motion, which is seconded by the Speaker, Abuja State House of Assembly. Distinguished Senators.
Amadike. Labour Party. Forward ever. Forward ever. Backward never. Excellencies. Amadike 1. Excellency, the working governor of the state, national chairman of national committee of Labour Party, other excellencies, the general governor, and distinguished party members. I want us to note two important dates what we are doing before I make the motion. On the 4th of September last year, following the expiration of the tenure of the former Israel Service Party, we gathered in Umeh at the invitation of the statutory members of the National Executive Committee of the Labour Party, those surviving at the time when the tenures of others. Excuse me. And with other stakeholders that attended, the statutory members of NEC survived led by the being appointed a national catchment committee of the Labour Party that 4th of September. While they took off to start their work, the former leaders went to court to obtain an order of court to stop NEC from de-recognizing Abure as the chairman. That was when the one was put on the way. And fortuitously, with divine intervention, on the 4th of April, 4th again, we started on the 4th. They stopped us from moving forward. On the 4th of April again, the Supreme Court removed the wage. And remove recognition of Abure as national chairman of the Labour Party. So we're starting again. We're moving again with the authority of the decision of the Labour Party rendered on another 4th of April. Following from that judgment, therefore, 4th of April, yes. But that was when the Supreme Court declared the way. Yes. That's to show that God's hand in it. Started on the 4th, and the door was opened again on the 4th. Nothing will close this door again. Amen. So following this decision of the Supreme Court, which has been read out to us, in very clear and unambiguous terms, the other claimant to that office has ceased to be the national chairman of Labour Party. Therefore, I, Senator Victor Umeh, representing Anambra Central Senatorial District, a member of the Labour Party of Nigeria, hereby stand up to move a motion that this meeting again, comprising the statutory members of NEC, led by Refute, and all of us the stakeholders led by the statutory, hereby move that this House hereby ratify the executive committee led by Senator Dr. Nenadi Usman as the authentic leaders of this party and mandate them to continue with the processes halted after the 4th of September last year mandate to go on and conduct congresses from the ward, local government, state, zonal, and the national convention.
Yes!
To set up our party one more time towards the road to progress and sufficient strength to assert its position in Nigeria. I so move. Thank you very much.
To second the motion.
I wish to start on the established court. My name is Emmanuel. Speaker of Abia State House of Assembly, member of Labour Party and representing Aba South State constituency of the state. Do hereby second the motion moved by Senator Victor Umeh to ratify the leadership of Senator Esther Nenadi, led executive, to conduct all its congresses in the National Convention as moved or as established on the 4th of September 2024, and also recognized by the Supreme Court on the 4th of April 2025 as seconded.
Thank you. May I now invite His Excellency the Governor, who is the leader of NEC, to now put the question. And those in favor should.
Let them know that we use voice vote. They should know that we use voice vote.
The second, I hereby put the question, and it will be by voice vote. First of all, is there any objection? No. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay.
They are not here.
Silence, silence, silence.
Labour Party! Labour Party! LP! Papa, Mama, Piki! Labour Party!
I support. We walk down to INEC. We walk to INEC. We go to INEC. You shouldn't do that next time. Submit this thing.
We have a second motion on the table, and that is a motion to be moved by the LP caucus leader in the House of Representatives for the passage of vote of confidence on Mr. Peter Otti, the Labour Party 2023 presidential candidate, the Governor of Abia State, the National Caretaker Committee, the LP National Assembly and State Assembly caucuses, and the members of Obedient Movement and the entire Labour Party members for their leadership, commitment, loyalty, and solidarity. And the motion to be tabled by Right Honorable Ogene and will be seconded by the NLC President, represented by Comrade Umeh. Labour Party forward ever. Labour Party forward ever. Forward ever. Backward never. Your Excellencies, let me stand respectfully on the already established protocol. In spite of the chicanery of 2 days ago, I, Victor Afam Ogene, representing Obabu Federal Constituency, but in this instance, with the full weight and support of members of the House of Representatives Caucus, Labour Party, rise to move a motion, and I so do, that this assemblage of NEC members and stakeholders of our great party, the Labour Party, do move a motion, and I so move, for the passage of a vote of confidence on our leaders, especially Mr. Peter B, the LP 2023 presidential candidate, the Governor of Abia, our own performing, Dr. Alex Chioma Otti, the National Caretaker Working Committee of the party, led by distinguished Senator Nenadi Usman, the Labour Party National and State Assemblies caucuses, members of the Obedient Movement and family, and the entire membership and faithful of our great party, strewn all over the corners of Nigeria and in the diaspora, that will move this motion for their leadership, commitment, loyalty, solidarity, and further growth of the party. I so move. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman of this great party, Your Excellencies, there's no way I can be able to repeat the motion. But I, Comrade Abure, do hereby on the motion as moved. Thank you very
much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, I haven't had the motion. I haven't also heard from Omar, who seconded the motion. I hereby. First of all, is there anyone who is opposed to this motion? No.
They don't come here.
And those in favor say aye. Say nay.
Nay.
The ayes have it.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I have it. we go to the National Convention of the party. I think the item is overtaken by events. We move to the AOB and stakeholders interactive town hall meeting. And I've been asked to invite our own legal luminary and the former governorship candidate of the Labour Party and former president of the FDA, Barrister Olumide Akpata, for the brief.
Our guy. My guy.
Your Excellency, the leader of the party, Mr. Peter Obi, Your Excellency, performing governor, all other protocols observed. Permit me to, however, wish our Deputy Governor of Abia State a very happy birthday. Today is a watershed moment. Many of us have been worried. Many of us have been crestfallen. Many of us have been heartbroken. Many of us have been so disturbed. But many of us have kept faith. And the reward for that is what we have just witnessed today. That our party can again continue on its trajectory. We were derailed. A lot of damage has been inflicted on our party. But never say never. I must commend the collective wisdom of the leadership of the party that has led us to this day. I will be first to say, many of us, including myself, were not happy. Because some of us felt that certain persons were allowed to inflict incalculable damage on this party. But I see the wisdom of allowing for reason to prevail. It is a much sweeter victory today. But never again.
Never again.
Labour Party, never again.
Never again.
We allow a few to cause so much harm. They've set us back. But God is on our side. Amen. And I am of the belief that with all of us working together in our respective wards, where it should all begin, as our governor has very rightly said, with all of us working together, we can be on the ascendancy once again. But I must again pass on the gratitude of all of us to our leaders for holding forth, for staying strong, and for doing the needful. I definitely support the decision or the suggestion that CTC be taken to INEC. Yes, they are a party, but it is to the suit. But it is never too much to make that symbolic statement to say one court order made it necessary for you to include to put a man's name forward. Here is a more superior court order that should enable you to yank his name up right now. Right away. So that we can move on. I thank you for the opportunity to intervene at this point. And I wish you, Madam Chair, I wish you were an Honorable Secretary and it's a tall honor, huge task for God is with you. God is with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Who is your guy?
Olumide is our guy.
Now I have the pleasure to invite the princess of the 10th House of Representatives, Honorable Professor Lillian, who is Chairman, House Committee, Social Corporate Responsibility.
Executive Governor of State, Deputy, my leaders in the House, the man upon whose platform brought me here to Abuja, where I had to visit the classroom as the Dean of the Faculty of Management and Engineering to meet politics. And then I can't, speak without even recognizing the vice presidential candidate in the election. And then my leader, that's the person I talk directly every day, who is Senator Victor Umeh. His influence really changed the narrative in my journey as political journey. So I recognize it. And my senator, Tony Boye, my leader, the minority leader, we popularly call him Ajaja. I appreciate you. I'm the leader of the country, my own honorable Baba-Ahmed. And then, of course, the chairman of. I'm sorry, I have just taken another round of protocol. I apologize for that. I don't have so much to say this afternoon, but to say that as a professor of strategic management, we have what we call the Henry Payer's principle of management. One of them is subordination of personal interests for the common good. Today, I want to implore my friends on the other side to subordinate, to put down their personal interest in this journey so that we can build. Because as I sit here, I almost, got down in tears as I see a party coming up. A party that will take us generations ahead. I want to salute the courage of our leaders here. I want to salute the courage of my colleagues here. We deliberated so much on our platforms. We fought. We have quarreled. But at the end of the day, we have decided to keep aside, to set aside our personal interest to ensure that this party, because outside this party, I don't know how many of us can come back here. To subordinate our personal interest to ensure that we build a new, vibrant party. I want to thank you all. I want to thank the leaders of the party. And I can say, on behalf of, even though I'm not the leader of this Congress, to say that on behalf of my colleagues here, my friends and my brothers here, that we are ready to stand with the party, to the leader, to my sister, my big sister, who I know has so much on her table. I spoke with her yesterday. I made some suggestions. I know what she's going to go through. I know what she's been going through. And as a woman, I'm here by you. I support you. I will make sure that you succeed beyond expectations.
Thank you very much. In the House of Representatives, the Labour Party occupies a principal office position, and that is being headed by the Right Honorable George, who is the Deputy Minority Whip of the 10th House of Representatives.
Thank you. Our leader, the leader of the Labour Party, a man who will change the narrative of this country come 2027. His Excellency Peter Obi. I'm also very proud to always say that he's my constituent. I'm the one that represents him. I say it everywhere with pride. My name is Honorable George Ibezima Kozodinobi. I represent the good people of Njikoka and Ocha Dunuka Federal Constituency. By the way, is the largest constituency in this federation. 51 wards with 718 polling units. His Excellency, the very performing governor of Abia State. I've been visiting your state, especially Aba, where I have few interests, and I saw a whole lot of difference after 8 years. You are doing well. And I had to also recognize our sister, not the incoming now, the caretaker chairman of our great party. I will not also fail to recognize the vice presidential candidate of our great party in 2023, my former colleague. We are in 5th Assembly together. When he was asked to join His Excellency, I said, thank God. He's vibrant, brilliant, and he says his mind anytime. Honorable colleagues, distinguished senators, mine is to thank God for today. Victor Umeh said 4th September to 4th April. I'm standing on that to thank all of us, especially those who have tried over time to get to this point. I want to thank you for being so persevering to look at the ball and fought up to this moment. It's a great day, a very wonderful day. And taking from what the caretaker chairman said, it gladdens my heart that an olive branch has been stretched out for our members, former National Working Committee, who, of course, really worked hard during 2023 election. That olive branch will not wait for them to come. We may probably go to them and say, come, join this party. I want to thank all of us who are here, that today is the beginning of our victory in 2027. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Last on this session.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I was using this opportunity to thank our members from the National Assembly who, despite the fact that the room was small, they didn't have seats. Look at them, they are standing. But because they believe in the new Labour Party, they were willing to start.
Thank you very much. So, in this interactive section, the last contribution will come from the leader of the obedient movement, Dr. Datti, who will have just 1 minute on behalf of the obedient movement.
My leader!
Bad guys, they house.
Today marks another milestone in the history of our country. The country where the people have been denied their rights as a people. A country where the political situation has been scarred because of it. For many of us who have been in the struggle for this long, this is the crystal ball where we will take back our country. Yes. And it depends on you and I. The determination and the movement has been on for a very long time. Those who have lost their lives in the process are awoken. Those who want to continue in this particular struggle are ready. The obedient movement remains fully committed to support this particular movement, to support this particular leadership of the Labour Party. No retreat, no surrender. You join me in this song. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Freedom come by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Labour Party forever, ever.
Secretary of the Labour Party National Critical Committee, the distinguished Senator David Culture, former minority whip of the 10th Senate, to move vote of thanks for this session.
Mr. Peter Subi.
Excuse me.
Our own brother, Datti, Your Excellency, the Governor of the State, the Deputy Governor, the Chairman of this great movement,